Folks, welcome to Orlando, Florida, where the world's vacation capitals is fired up. And here on the campus of UCF, this crowd is ready to go to work in support of the Knights. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 21st ranked team, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Knights will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So Miami's offense making their way on the field to open this game. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player. How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Same tailback, another carry. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you had multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers.
Down throw.
Return before finally being taken down.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Trying to find room. It's Montgomery. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. No huddle now for the offense.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, it's Brown. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Bringing it back, it's Carr. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to throw it on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down RPO. He throws it to the right. Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, UCF. A fumble return for 6. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Escapes the sack. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Brown. And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Deep ball is a huge gain here.
Play for this offense, and Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
On 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
On first down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Pittman. Defense.
On first down.
Not much of a gain there. The Knights come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll run it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The offense going with the hurry-up. Back to pass. It's Brown. It's a quick grab. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down anyway. Offense in hurry-up mode.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
That sack sets up an important third down. Looking for a gap. It's Montgomery. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Brought down at the 21-yard line. Fourth down coming up.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold, open.
That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Williams. He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. That's reeled in. It's Porton. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Canes will send the punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Makes a quick catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Using his legs, it's Montgomery. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Knights with first and 10 here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Fox. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal.
Get set, get set.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. That's an old school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He can frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to pass. It's Williams. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Gets the first and still running. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Canes looking to run some tempo here. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Snags the quick throw. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back to throw. It's Brown. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Timeout.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He pulls it in for a big gain. Stopped quickly after the catch, but it's 1st and goal now at the 7. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. The Knights looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Second down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. And that one's straight down the middle. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. We'll call for the fair catch here. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And he'll be... And that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Number 94, set to kick it off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your UCF Knights will take over.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Trying to build on a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams to this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The pass rush closing in. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. The Knights will have to punt this one away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. Going to run it here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. The Hurricanes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The sack sets up second down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Takes it inside the 40. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Spaziato. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Throws it to the right, and he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running with purpose. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Brown. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Oh, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He stays alive. Caught near the sideline. It's Fox.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those...
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Canes. So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back, and maybe, who knows? It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Return starts from inside the 5. They can't slow him down. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Quick throw, the catch is made.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. The Knights are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the back gets the football. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. The Knights will bring their punt team on the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Ball handed off. Now it's the spin move. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. Look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
That's a 1st and 5 after that defensive penalty. An inside give now from the shotgun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That run sets up a critical third down play. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Scanning the field, it's Battiato. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here it is, 1st and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. Takes the handoff. It's Martinez. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Miami.
What composure by this offense to now score with under 15 seconds to go to tie this game up. An extra point gives him the lead and potentially the victory.
Lining up to try the extra point. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Now the all-important extra point. Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the 4th. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your UCF Knights will take over 1st and 10.
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is